It's been a while since we looked at some basketball action, but Orlando, hey, we're trying to get T-Mac and Orlando and that coach, Doc Rivers, past the first round. First of all, let's just try to get into the playoffs. Remember, no Grant Hill. Like I said, it's been a while. So, let's see if we can get a win on the road. We've been having struggles the last couple of games, getting off to a fast start. Seems like every game we start super slow. So maybe in this one we can get off to a good start. It's not like the Nuggets have great offensive weapons besides Jawan Howard. Well, Posey can hit threes. He's a 3 and D guy. Probably shouldn't leave him open. And there he is again. So right out the gates, Posey dropping a quick 8 points, enforcing his will on the game. Whitney finding Howard, going with the left. We know he can score. He's going to be a handful. You see again, Denver up 8 early. Posey again. So Posey with 10 points in the first quarter. We're just trying to hang in there. Armstrong getting a rebound amongst the trees, cutting the lead to 5 before the end of the first. Howard, though, kind of keep things going, taking Penny to the basket, backing him down. Up 10, up 13, and Posey continuing dominant first half. They're up 15. Got some work to do, though. McGrady, see, with 16 points, and we're still down 11. So T-Mac with a great first half offensively. Posey, of course, definitely did. Continues. He got 17 points in the first half. But we're going to try to close out the half. Just trying to make it a little bit closer. And T-Mac finding Garrity for the flush. 10-point game at the half. So we're just really trying to figure out what we can do. Given what Howard and Posey did, how much more could they do? Let's take a look. You see the score is 53 to 43. Howard and Posey combined in the first half for 34 points. It's a lot of points. Can they keep it up in the second half? I don't know. But I do know T-Mac can. 20 points in the first half, 9 of 16 shooting. Not exactly, super efficient, but he's shooting above 50, which is what you definitely want to have. We're going to need more from him, though. We're going to need help from others. Enter Mike Miller. 4 points in the first half. Miller dropping a bucket there. Garrity, 8 points. Something you're not used to seeing out of him. The lead is down to 7. Penny getting the steal. Whitney taking a bad turn there. The lead cut to 5. So Orlando cutting the lead in half early. Trying to be competitive here. Miller off the screen, cutting it back to 4. Orlando not going away here. T-Mac off the screen late in the clock. Down to 1. Then T-Mac to the basket. A 1-point game. The first lead of the game for Orlando. Wouldn't last long though. See Dick Daniels driving to the basket. 3-point game for Denver. 4-point after the miss. The rebound, Jordan going to the basket. He misses. Howard with the putback. A 6-point game. Make it a 7. Nene hammering it down early in the fourth. Timeout Orlando. Got to get some defense, but definitely will need some points. Enter Andrew DeClerc. Basket there, cutting it to 5 with 8 to go. 3-point game. Mike Miller, another 3. So the game is tied. Down 2. T-Mac could have finished at the rim, but finds a wide open Mike. The lead back on Orlando's favor, and hey, T-Mac finding Mike again, a secondary screen. Gets open. Orlando up 4 with a little over 2 to go. Hardaway. Good defense on Whitney. Rebound by Burke. Orlando hitting free throws to end the game. They get the win. Great second half. So you see, shooting-wise, Orlando with a better first half, better field goal percentage. Definitely not the first half. It was all Denver. 50% from the field, plus 10, plus 2 from 3. Everything. Offensive rebounds, turnovers even. But they played better. Second half was all Orlando. 61% from the field, 60% from 3, 6 of them. And in the fourth, when it mattered most, plus 11. 60% basically from the field and from 3, and good enough from the free throw line to get the dub. Altogether, Juwan Howard, man, what a great game for him. 29 points, 7 rebounds. Definitely a nuisance inside. We'll have to talk about a reason why a little bit later in this video, but he was very, very good. Wasn't the only one. James Posey, 17 points in the first half. He was really quiet in half number 2. Finished with 21. But still, if you get 21 points from Posey, you're going to be pretty happy with that. That is definitely above what you expect from him. And then from the other guys, Mark Blunt, 13 points, 11 rebounds, a nice double-double for him. And then the spotlight here on Nene Hilario. 10 points in the fourth quarter. So though Posey and Howard may have been a little quiet in the fourth, Nene doing his thing, he finished with 19 points overall. Good game for him, but just collectively not enough for Denver down the stretch. For the Magic, surprise, surprise, T-Mac leads all in points. He had 12 points in the first quarter. He ended up with 33. So great game for him, and 11 assists. So being a playmaker along with dropping buckets, we will take that. Some help from others. Hunter, 12 points, 3 blocks. Mentioned Garrity earlier in the video, 8 points. Happy with his production. Mike Miller, very productive as well. He hit 3 threes in the final quarter for 9 points. Collectively is 5 of 9 from 3. 19 points overall, with 15 all 3-pointers coming in the second half, and very timely threes as well. Penny, big addition as well. Defensively, locked Whitney down late in the game, and also scored 18 points, had 5 assists. So Orlando, rolling on the road. Never starts pretty, but we'll take the result. What is also not pretty is Stephen Hunter. A strained left hip. He's going to be out of action for at least a month. So we're without Grant Hill. Now we're without our best bench big man. So who are we going to sign to replace him? Well, we're going to sign a guard. Rafer Alston. Not extremely productive the last couple of years, but he is capable of hitting threes. He's capable of hitting mid-range shots. And it will do something else that I want to kind of talk about. It's going to, the way that we run our offense, Rafer will help with Cunningham being forced to start. We can have a mixture of lineups now. An additional 3-point shooter as well. Can't hurt. So you see the Magic now 5th in the East. No separation between 5 and 8. A gap to get home court in the first round. But hopefully Rafer will be able to add. In Cunningham, well, we don't really want him to start, but we can find another spot for him.